Good morning and welcome back to Halacha for Women. We are continuing in the series called Otzar Danim in Halacha number 28. We want to see today halachically, is one allowed to wash their hands in a shower room where there is no restroom involved? If you have a shower room and you don't have a restroom there, meaning you don't have that toilet seat over there where you have to take care of your bowels, but you do have over there a sink, you are allowed to, even the best possible way, even initially, to go ahead and wash your hands over there, whether you're going to wash your hands because you woke up in the morning from a night's sleep, or whether you're going to wash your hands for the bread meal, you are allowed to wash your hands lechatchila. Now, before we continue, Chacham Yitzchak Yosef Shita is coming and he's telling us like this. A lot of times you have people that they build their houses where you have a shower room and you have a restroom. But what happens if you have a person that he built a shower room separately and a restroom separately? In the shower room itself, where there's no seat where a person takes care of his bowels, is he allowed to wash his hands lechatchila? Rav Yitzchak Yosef tells you absolutely you're allowed to do it. Now the terminology lechatchila and b'di'evid is a terminology that is used throughout Gemara and Halacha and everything else. Lechatchila means the initial way we want you to do a certain halacha, the best possible way. B'di'evid means that if you already did it, if it already happened, it happened, we're not going to make a deal out of it. So over here, Rav Yitzchak Yosef Shita is telling us that if it's only a shower room, you are allowed to wash your hands in the morning to get rid of the ruch atuma that's on your hands. And also you're allowed to wash your hands in the shower room if you want to go ahead down and you want to have a bread meal. Why? Because even if you're going to speak about a public bathhouse, like a bani for example, where we know it's very dirty. Again, when we say dirty, it doesn't mean dirty like doesn't mean like real dirt. We're talking about over there sweat, filth. It smells. Until the Chachamim made a public bathhouse because of the sweat, because of the smell, they made it like a Beit HaKiseh. Regards into what? In a public bathhouse, you're not allowed to go ahead and bless there, and you're not allowed to sing their words of Torah. Because again, if you ever put it to you like this, when a person goes to the mikvah, correct? In a mikvah, there's a lot of heat, there's a lot of steam that comes out. And when people come inside there, it does smell. So even though it's not a real bathroom, you're right. It's only a bathhouse, you're right. Nevertheless, the Chachamim said a bani, a bathhouse, a mikvah, we're going to give it the laws of a bathroom. So when it comes to blessing and when it comes to thinking words of Torah, it's asur for you to do it. Even though that is the halacha when it comes to the public bathhouse, even though it's proven in the Talmud u'beposkim and in the poskim in our great rabbis, she'en ruch ra'a shoresh sham, kol sheken ambatya shel yachid, that the evil spirit does not rest over there, and how much more so a shower room of an individual, you're not going to have an evil spirit. So basically, even though you're not allowed to bless the berachot in a public bathhouse, you're not allowed to think words of Torah in a public bathhouse, nevertheless, the ruch ra'ah doesn't rest there. The evil spirit doesn't rest there. So if the evil spirit doesn't rest in a public bathhouse, how much more so you won't have an evil spirit rest in a shower room alone. And it says how much more so when it comes to our shower rooms today, they're always constantly clean. Not only that, not only is our shower rooms very clean constantly, so therefore the ruch ra'ah doesn't rest there, On top of that, people don't use the shower room just to shower. They use it also as storage. Lefichach, therefore, ein alav torat beit merchas legamri. Therefore, our shower rooms, they don't have the laws of a bathhouse at all. So if that is the case, you are allowed to go ahead and wash your hands in a shower room. Now the question is going to be, what about saying the blessings of the bracha of the washing of the hands? Can one say there or not? Nevertheless, lo yivarech sham birkat al nitzelat yadayim. Nevertheless, you should not bless over there the blessing of Nitzelat yadayim. Rather, what should you do? Ela yotze lechutz ve'az yivarech. Rather, come outside and then bless. So comes over here, Rav Yitzchak Yosef Shtain, he's telling us like this. Even though we gave you all these leniencies, it's clean, it's used for storage, it can't compare to the public bathhouse, no problem. There's no ruch ra'ah, no problem. Am I allowed to wash my hands over there? 100% I'm allowed to wash my hands. But when it comes to the bracha, we're going to ask you that you should come outside with your hands while they're wet, say the bracha, dry your hands, and then continue on your way. Whether it's going to be for the morning washing when you wake up out of bed, when you come out of bed after having a long night's sleep, or whether you're doing it for the bread meal, the rules are the same. You first wash your hands, then you say the bracha, then you dry your hands. Same thing by the bread. You first wash your hands, you say the bracha, then you dry your hands. So that's what he says over here, Rabotai. Wash your hands in the shower room, but come out and bless, and only then are you going to go ahead and dry your hands. However, he does bring down over here a stringency, and he says, "V'amachmir liyutol yadav tamid b'midbach v'chodumeh tavo alav beracham." But someone who's stringent, even though lechatchila we allow you to wash in his shower room, nevertheless, he says, one who's stringent to wash their hands constantly in a kitchen or anything outside of even the shower room, he says, may Hashem bless you with blessings. So this is the one halacha that we did today as a small review. In short, the halacha tells us, can one wash his hands in his shower room when it comes for the morning washing or when it comes for the bread washing? 100%. Can you do lechatchila? Yes. What happens if a person wants to be stringent and he wants to wash outside? Be my guest. What happens with the baracha? Even though we gave you that permission to wash your hands in a shower room, the bracha should be said outside of the shower room. Have a great day. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen ve amen.